Gamefi is the hottest place to be making money in the crypto market as we move from bear market into a bull market, and in my opinion, that is what is happening right now. I'm going to tell you exactly my hottest Gamefi picks, as well as understanding limitations on investing as some of the most well-known Gamefi platforms out there. If that sounds good, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let's get into today's video. So I've talked on this channel a little bit before about ApeCoin, as well as that Gala and other well-established Gamefi projects. Now, these particular Gamefi platforms are going to see insane amounts of growth. Why I like these platforms over the likes of Axie Infinity is that they basically offer a wealth of services across the particular arena of Gamefi. This means that if Gamefi is successful, and I struggle to see a world in which it's not successful, then platforms that kind of spread themselves thinly across the Gamefi arena will do very well. Individual games such as Axie Infinity, although Axie Infinity has done very well, it's now starting to get a ton of new competition in the Gamefi play-to-earn gaming space, with AAA games starting to arrive in the space. It's only a matter of time before pretty much every game is made for play-to-earn, and that means it's going to be very difficult for the traditional play-to-earn games to even survive. Now, my problem with ApeCoin is similar to my problem with Gala. ApeCoin itself has got an enormous market cap, and it arrived in the bear market with an enormous market cap pretty much straight away because of the way that it was delivered. It's from the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and they have obviously a well-established network of high net worth individuals who would then airdrop loads of tokens, and as well as that, it got lots of other people excited. Personally, I do see growth in ApeSwap going forward, but it's not where I'm seeing the most potential growth today. Jumping across to Gala, I've talked about Gala a lot on this platform. I do hold Gala, I do think it's great. I really love the fact that it's a library of games. There's always new games and things that are being added all the time, as well as games. They're now dipping into film, into music, and also into the Galaverse. And I've also talked to you about Hello Token on this particular platform, which is starting to get heavily involved in Web3 TV and other sort of entertainment services. Gala itself specializes in games, but it's now kind of moving into different areas. I do actually think that, unlike other areas, it's actually not necessarily the best place to be specializing, and I think that's what Gala does very well. They are not so specialist, and they have arrived in various different arenas. They've got people like Snoop Dogg backing them up, well-known brands like Adidas, etc., also paying a big attention to Gala. But Gala, as I've mentioned before, does have a market cap of $250 million as of today. That does mean that you're going to see growth. I do think Gala has a 20-30x in my opinion. Whether or not it can do 100x or not relies on a certain number of things. Now, everyone is kind of looking at this as being like, oh, there's only Gala and there's only another few platforms, and Gala is the best of those. Well, as you know, guys, when money flows into a particular area, that area will explode and it will attract lots more competitors in. So it's going to be down to whether or not we can see Gala adapting to the future of the space or not. And this is why I tend to want right now to spend more time and effort researching and investing into smaller market cap tokens and platforms. And today I'm going to talk about Metacade. Actually, right now, Metacade is in its final stages. Just 22 hours, 34 minutes left before the pre-sale ends, where you'll be able to pick up tokens at just 0.02 USDT. And you can see they have now raised $15.6 million out of potentially $16.385 million. So they've been doing really well for their fundraising so far. Medicate is a new platform with loads of different games and things arriving onto it. They're going to have the ability for you to interact with the platform and create your own games and be a part of the way that it develops going forward. They'll also create an ecosystem for other passionate Web3 gamers to interact with one another. There's going to be sections telling you about the hottest new games, what's trending, information about all the other GameFi space, and where you can find better investments going forward in other cryptocurrencies. And it's because of all this, I've got Medicate right in my size as being a fantastic opportunity. Now, in my opinion, it's a bit of a no-brainer to pick up tokens in a pre-launch. You don't know exactly how it's going to react, but it's worth having some sort of exposure. It doesn't necessarily need to be much, because at $16 million to $160 million, which is still half the size of Gala, that's like a 10x. For it to go up to like 1.6 billion in a full-blown bull market, potentially a couple of years down the line, you never even know. But make sure, like with all pre-launches, that you go through links, verified links. I've got a link down below in the description if you want to go and look at Medicate and pick up some tokens. Obviously, I'm not advising you to do it. That would be financial advice, and I don't recommend anyone do what I do. I am just an investor and I like to make money, and this is why I have bought myself some Medicate tokens. Obviously, buying at pre-launch is a bit riskier than it is buying into more established platforms like Gala. You'll still see great returns, in my opinion, on the likes of Gala and Ape token, but if you want to see the very best returns, you should be looking for the new cryptocurrencies, and I've been talking about that quite regularly in my Telegram group, which is linked down below and absolutely free, as well as that every day in the premium Telegram group, which has a 5-day free trial and is only $9.99 per month after that. I've been sharing every day different tokens I'm buying, different trading signals, and much more, so make sure you get into that. Guys, if you enjoyed that video, then do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel and you want to know more about Gamefi, trading, how to make money in crypto, then make sure you smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye bye.